Let me do this. Let's do HBO.
Can you do it like a little screen up here, like we're watching it on the?
Yeah.
I say we just do that.
No, I was just gonna let it. I was just what I'm doing is since this is just gonna record. We don't have to see ourselves. It's already recording, so I'm gonna have that. It's already recording. So all I'm doing is putting the. Where is Justice League available at?
It's on HBO.
HBO regular.
Still open, yeah.
Okay, HBO Max. I love that. I didn't mean to do my son that. Just kind of fell for it. It's like everywhere. Yeah, man, I might actually put Justice League. That was pretty. Hey, so let's let everyone know what we're doing. What are we doing there, man?
So what we are doing today is we are going to be reviewing Justice League of 2017. Excuse me, circa 2017. And then we're going to do Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, circa 2021. And that's going to be March 18th, 2021, just a couple days ago. It's a lengthy 4-hour long one, and compared to 2017 Justice League's 2-hour long length. But we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. But yeah, today we're just going to be comparing those two movies because they really are two different movies. It's great.
Dude, extremely crazy. I gotta say, man, that was I watched it this morning. I woke up at 4 and put it on, and it was way. I mean, I started last night. I saw an hour last night, and I was just like, oh man, I can't wait to wake up this. Well, I was getting tired. I can't wait to wake up this morning and watch it. And when I woke up, I was just like glued. I was like, huh? And like it's like butter. Then you're right. Ben had told me it does not feel like 3 hours.
No, 4 hours.
4 hours, and it was I went through 3 hours crazy, and I gotta say, spoilers, everybody. This is totally spoilers. We're doing a little side by side here. I gotta say that I don't know. I'm actually speechless, dude. Like, what I wanted to say. I'm feeling good. We're relaxed now, and I don't know where to start. I kind of want to watch. Do you think we could do both of them? Is that what we should do?
Do like an hour of each?
Or because so secretly, I don't want to say secretly, but I saw Justice League 3 months ago, and then I saw it again 2 months ago, and then I saw it again 1 month ago, and I was really trying to like it. Like I really wanted to like it. I don't know. I feel kind of weird, but I want to keep them on.
You can keep on with
Yeah.
those? Do I need to put them on?
I want you to put yours on. We do the light right here. Well, I want to say that there we go.
The Blues Brothers. I'd like to show my Cartoon Network shirt. All right, we got Ed, Ed and Eddie, Courage, Cowardly Dog. We got Cow and Chicken, Johnny Bravo. I mean, come on, these are classic Justice League characters right here. If you don't know already, no. We got this nice, good-looking shirt the other day. So, and especially like since we're doing an actual side-by-side, that's what I decided to go with.
And just inform everyone that's listening. Who did we just meet right now?
Oh, we met John Lovitz.
John Lovitz,
just the incomparable John.
I
hope I used that correctly and wasn't offensive. I'm sorry if it was.
The John Lovitz, like it was pretty cool. I would never call him a character actor. He's more like a cameo actor because when any role that he does, it's his role. Like it's just like this John Lovitz. Check it out. We kind of just talked randomly. I was trying to figure out like how to bring the critic back. How do I do that? And he was kind of like, it's kind of, but I'm gonna do it right now. Anybody listening, come help me band together, and we're gonna bring the critic back. I totally think for 2021 and beyond, like this would be like the best show to have right now. Like I'm gonna have to do a little research and do a little why video, but I'm gonna do it. Mark my words. I'm bringing back the critic. 2021. I had it done by the end of the year. Anyways, that was a fun experience. But my T-shirt, I had the black S with the black. I had the black on black on black on black, but I gave it to my young brother because he was going to a Halloween party and he needed he was gonna be Superman with the glasses and the tie, breaking off. And he didn't have one. So when he came over here, I was still gonna take one to go buy one, but started hanging out and he had to go to this party. So I just said, you know what? I'll pass it down to you, Kal.
Yeah.
This shirt, no one will understand that it's Black Superman. It's the black costume Superman, but it's awesome. But yeah, he has it. So I'm going with my throwback MTV.
So the moral of the story is don't give your shirts away.
Yeah, don't
Keep them. Just don't borrow them out.
So we're going to get started. We're going to play. We said Justice League, though, right? You just want to.
I mean, there's in my opinion now, there's only one Justice League.
But then this Zack Snyder's.
It's gonna be Zack Snyder's Justice League.
All right, so I'm gonna play it. We got to go. And so this is basically going to be like a what we call a watch party, as we called it.
Yeah, we'll call it that. As much as we'd love to, I don't think we're gonna make all 4 hours worth of the podcast. But hey, just seeing a couple of these scenes, I think will.
Just from the beginning too. Look at that.
I mean, you got the new Warner Brothers logo.
All right, how do I mute this? I need to mute the.
Oh, we can't listen to it.
I don't know. Can we listen? I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, that's true.
I don't own the movie. I don't own the rights. We can talk. We can talk about it. I know that much.
We can watch it and talk. You got those subtitles on? I need to know.
Oh yeah, you know what, Ben? Ben is Mr. Subtitle guy, and he introduced that to me, and God, I love it.
It just you're able to understand more of the movie, especially if there's stuff you can't quite understand. I know we've already done Jurassic Park, so that was one where Lex, she was like saying a whole bunch of stuff, and I didn't understand what she was saying. He left us. He left us. When she's all hysterical and stuff. So yeah, you if you have the subtitles on, you kind of understand.
Do I have it on? How does this work?
No, it's not. It's saying off.
How do I do this?
Click that.
Aquí, mira, ahí. There we go.
There it is.
They got it really like that.
Hey.
All right, let's see. There we go.
Electrical buzzing. All right, so we're in it.
There we are. We're recording.
This is what's going on right now. This is the beginning of Justice League, Zack Snyder cut, man, and it ends with Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. Oh, I mean, like, it's showing you that last really riveting scene, what kind of drives the entire movie going forward. And yeah, man, it's a crazy scene because it's like the shot heard around the world, but it's the scream heard around the world.
Oh, the shot was Kennedy?
I'm sure that one too, but like it was back in Boston.
Okay. I'll tell you this, man. I saw this, right, and then I put on Justice League just to put it on because I already saw it. Dude, this isn't even compared. Not close, dude. Like this opening scene just like stole me. I was like, oh, I gotta wait. I waited till the chapter I think 2 ended, and I went to bed. But man, it really like the Doomsday even makes an appearance. Like, dude, like this movie, that you feel like what I want to say is there's a reason why it's called the Zack Snyder's cut, and by all means, like he really showed us that this was like, man, imagine this isn't my movie. People are talking crap about the movie you made, and it is like there's some guy in a suit or some producer. You can't have to be a person in a suit, but just some producer being like, well, no, this is what people really want to watch, like let the artists get what they need to get, and let us critique it because damn. Oddly
enough, man, I think that person was Josh Whedon. They had a good chunk of the Zack Snyder cut already done. I'm talking like 90% done. And we only see 10% of the actual movie in the 2017 version.
How long did they work on this part of it?
Dude, like I think no earlier than 2019. There was a petition for like release the Snyder cut, stuff like that, and there wasn't one. I mean, they literally made this because of that. I read earlier that he didn't take any money from this. He said he was finishing the project just to hold, I honestly kind of argue artistic value. To hold that, he did not have money, withheld money from the rest of this project, and that just kind of shows you, man, he is a filmmaker.
Oh, gotta love him.
And that is what this is. This is a film, If you ever want to go to the movies, that's great, man. We have movies, but this is a film right here.
William Dafoe.
That always reminds me of the How I Met Your Mother There was like sounds like a frog talking to a parrot, like Willem Dafoe.
I've read about it.
Or it's like, or it's one of those two. It's like Willem Dafoe, something like that.
I remember the stupid one from Family Guy, and he goes, "Oh, I once had a William Dafoe." He's under Stewie's bed, and he goes, and then he just creeps up really slow. And he goes under Stewie's crib, and he goes, "Hey, you sleeping?" "Yeah, I thought you was sleeping." And then he goes back down, like real creepy, like what's William Dafoe. I will say that this is Zack Snyder's cut, and it's immaculate. Amber Heard. I was laughing because I was like, "Oh, I thought Steppenwolf was gonna kill her because I was like, get her," and then they save her. But then there's this part where they just stop like showing her completely, and it's like there's a close up of just William Dafoe. They're right next to each other, but it just gets William Dafoe.
Yeah, it just has him, and she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, and then at the very end they do show her like real close up, and I'm like they're paying for the good, so I guess
why not? It was already there. They already shot that stuff.
Might as well throw it in there, right?
So this shot right here of them guarding one of the mother boxes in Theramaskia, I think is where they're at.
The Amazonians?
Yeah. You see this in the 2017 Justice League, but you don't see it till later. I feel like the way this is cut, the way that they edited this film, this is a better setup for the premise that they were going for. Also, Steppenwolf has. He's a more pivotal role. He doesn't talk.
Exactly. He's not goofy.
He's not
all business, man. They redeemed him so bad. Like I said last night, I was listening to the Harler rant, and when Brian said, he goes, just watch it, and just the Steppenwolf, just the suit they did for him alone.
Yeah,
like just that they went back and he's in a lot of the movie.
Yeah,
so they had to put a lot of time into that suit. And when he said that, I was like, nah, dude, I got it. I mean, I was gonna watch it anyways, because I do this. But I was eager to watch it. I was like ready to watch it. And kind of like when I watched the first one, because to be honest with everybody, I am loyal to Marvel, and that's my bread and butter. But I didn't start off with Marvel. I started off with DC.
Yeah.
So I'm a kind of a Detective Comics guy from back in the day. And what I like about this movie is you actually get the feel for the characters.
You get a backstory. You get an understanding of what motivates them. You just don't have them thrown at you and like, okay, you know what's going on.
Yeah, and the thing is too, man, that Superman death, I feel like Superman died. And the Justice League and the regular one, I feel like he's just missing.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm like,
it does kind of feel like that because of that opening scene.
Yeah,
It's just like, and then he looks off like he's.
Dude, I just started losing it now. And then the mustache, like I now, because I didn't know about that. I let it slide. But then like when people said that he had the mustache because of I guess Mission Impossible, because of Claus, so they tried to CGI it. It doesn't look bad, but now it's like, okay, now I see the bad part that this is not his movie, because that's a movie. But to me, it feels like Justice League is a movie that a producer was like, this is a movie, where Zack Snyder's Justice League is an acrylic painting in motion. This is just so poetry. Like, I don't know. DC just popped open the lid. They can go anywhere with this. Now, I was going to say this. Avengers built the universe first individually by giving you the movie. I think they're doing this. They're doing opposite. I think they're giving you the whole universe, and they're going to see what comes out of it. What do you think?
Yeah. So, whenever I watched this, I felt there's a lot of similarities between this and Avengers, the 2012 version of Avengers. And so Josh Whedon was the director of Avengers 2012, right?
That is true.
So do you think it was
influenced?
Well, maybe a little
copied.
Well, no, like, hey, you see what you did, but in a more majestic way. Surely he has seen something of this cut.
Oh, so, Whedon saw. You think so?
Oh yeah. And then he goes in and manipulates it to where he can trim it down to 2 hours.
I'm sorry, I just got fucking Affleck, dude.
Dude, he's fantastic in this movie.
God, I'm an Affleck fan. I love
even before this movie, Ben Affleck. Not only does he share my namesake, that
is so true.
He's a fantastic actor.
God, he's gotten it down, man. He's gotten everything. Like, And then the fact that he's part of the View Skew, and he goes back to the View Skew.
He does.
He goes back to the well. I love that dude. He's such a G, man.
He's there, man.
Oh man, I love you, Ben. I could have met him like in 2017. I didn't know I wasn't doing cons then. Shit, I'm gonna meet you. All right. Anyways, this part right here alone,
dude. Even the introduction of Aquaman in this movie is way more epic. Like you kind of get that feel. Like you have this scene right here.
Yeah.
All right, but you don't have that build up to it. You don't have the build up like you did just right then.
Just a little. The little twitches. Like when I saw this part, because it's slower. This is a slow. Like they stretch this.
Yeah.
And there's scenes that I feel like they're just stretched just to give you a little bit more of the environment, and that's it. Man, like this is my second time watching this, and I gotta say, like, I'm just taking it in. I'd have to watch this like 8 times to really like understand what I'm watching.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the diverse Aquaman. Did it bother you that Jason Momoa is playing?
Hell no. There's nobody better. Jason Momoa is, yeah.
Okay,
he's great. I have no problem. He can play whatever the hell he wants.
So like I said earlier today, I was talking to myself.
Khal Drogo. That's all I have to say. Game of Thrones, man.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Sorry, brother.
No, you're fine. I'm
sorry,
just saying.
I'm down.
Khal Drogo,
I'm not worthy.
No, you're worthy enough. I'm just saying that alone will.
His character there.
He killed. Like he's there for a season, and in that time, you love him, you hate him, you understand him, and you can't even understand his language. You're reading it the entire time. He does Dothraki the entire time.
All right.
So, I mean...
Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch him.
This man is, like... He has a scene that is quite possibly my favorite scene in the entire series. I don't know what episode. Sorry, I can't tell you right off the hand. But, it's season 1, but he takes a pot of gold and pours it over somebody's head.
Like the leprechaun? Oh, like it's a pouring gold?
Yeah, it's like
bubbly
molten gold. He
melts and they show it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, and he's like, you want a crown? Here's a crown. And dude,
I got you, president.
Exactly, dude. He's just like, he's there. He is in that moment. You know, and even here, dude, like, he does that, and that's like a telltale sign. Like, you pick my ass up with no problem. Like, that has to be Arthur Curry.
You know what's cool?
And he knew it, too. Like, he had to.
You know what's I like about this version? Is that they actually have this cock, and it ends where in the Justice League, he looks at the paintings, and he has to see that, puts it together, that's him. And I was like, what?
And they completely omit that scene, which is great.
Yeah, they're here. Like, they completely...
Because it would... So, if you didn't have a 4-hour long movie, yes, that may advance the plot a little bit. Okay. You know what's going on here. I need answers.
I'll tell you this. For all those people that got a little bit upset with Jason Momoa playing Aquaman, I'll say this, and I'll speak on behalf of the brown people. I'll say this. He's about to take his shirt off. That's a big plus. But I'll say the old, we're different times now, and it's more. I see more of the personality. I was looking at this role as like at first just looking at it like, man, that's not Aquaman. That's just Jason Momoa's version of Aquaman, but it's so badass. Like, we're not gonna question it,
dude.
But at the same time, it's something new.
Yeah.
And this, and the same thing. The story with the Flash, like having his dad involved. It's like there are stories of people that do have their parents because of that scenario of your father or your mother killing their parent. That's harsh, but. That's someone that can relate to that. Like, I can be the Flash too, like I can be Barry Allen. Like, dude, by the way, like, okay, let's talk about them. Let's talk about the characters real quick. We got Batman, Aquaman,
yep,
Flash,
got him,
Wonder Woman,
that's her,
Cyborg,
yep.
We got CJ Man, Ben Man,
yeah.
So what I was saying is, who's like, I mean, I love Gal Gadot's performance of Wonder Woman, and I like the way they make her look. She's not super like buff. She's not trying to stomp over anything. She's assertive. She's like well written. Like, this is Wonder Woman. Like, I'm like, yeah. I know she took some flack because of that video she posted about singing during the pandemic, and a bunch of comics got it, like, ripped her apart. And I'm like, you sensitive bastards. But whatever. Like, I mean, whatever. But
I didn't notice this chick smelling his sweater earlier.
What's the point? What was the point of that?
They're singing that song.
Oh, that's right.
At Batman or at Aquaman. I don't know which one, but that is in there.
But so as if you got out of those 5, Who would you pick? Who do
I want backing me?
No, who do you relate to?
Who do I relate to?
Which one? I wouldn't throw Ryan Reynolds' ass in there with the Green Lantern.
Green Lantern? He wasn't in it.
No, I'm saying we'll just throw him in there because he's part of the Justice League, but he's like a big intricate part of it.
I feel like you threw him in there because you want to be Ryan Reynolds.
I kind of don't, but I kind of do. I'm not. No, put it this way. I mean, I don't want to be him. I just want to be inside. No.
Listen, Ryan Reynolds seems awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have him as Green Lantern again. Just even for a second, just for like...
Yeah, even if it's like a cameo.
Or if it was his dead body. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't they have done that? It would have been
that would have been
nice,
cool, dude.
And it's like a close-up on his face, and then you just pan to the rest of it. Like the one...
Yeah, like Brad Pitt and Deadpool 2.
But, I mean, like
I
said... I'm sure those rights have... Well, I mean, obviously, no, they haven't.
DC. But, DC is like... Because are you aware that DC came first and then Marvel spawned?
Yeah, because, you have Captain Marvel in DC.
And you have him. Yeah, it's a trade thing.
It's like Captain Marvel in DC is like Shazam in Marvel, right?
No, it's the same character. Shazam is Captain Marvel.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Captain Marvel is as that's Supergirl. Sorry, Captain Marvel is what's her name?
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
But yeah. No.
But that's the same character. You're right. But what I'm trying to say is that DC came out first, and I feel like it's always been kind of true. If you've always been into DC comics, you've been more of a true believer. And the only reason I get that because I was raised in a Batman home.
Yeah.
I love Batman, and I think Batman is the shit, and I love Ben Affleck's version of Batman. I'm starting to respect it more. One thing I did love about Justice League, Zack Snyder's, is they made Batman human.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, dude, obviously, he don't have any superpowers. Like, he cannot be in the middle fighting, but, like, they made him so, like that's why I love that feeling. Like, you miss Superman. So I wanted to say this. I was raised Batman, but I never got to be Batman growing up. Mm-hmm. Everybody always wanted me Superman. I've always loved Superman. My mom in 1995 got me this, or no, maybe 94. She got me this little like watch set. It was a fossil watch set, and it had the Daily Planet on it, and it had Superman like holding the Daily Planet, and it was Superman watch with a little Superman little like Zippo lighter. She still has it, and man, it was so awesome. But I was always like, yeah, Superman. The thing is, when you play Superman, it's really hard to be Superman because people think that you're the best. Yeah. So people come at you. Even like in real life, I'm like, I'm not. No, I think Superman is the shit, and that's why they invented kryptonite. They didn't invent kryptonite till like episode 11 or issue 11 because they were like, damn, we got to stop this guy a little bit. We got to find something, and that's what it was. Like they had to find because he was too perfect, and I love playing Superman because they'd always be like, everybody would fight for Batman like we're at my household, and I was like, but they'd be like, you're Superman. I was like, okay, cool. Once I found out who Gambit was, I was like, nah, I'm Gambit. but what do you call it? But now I was.
Oh man,
that's
a good one.
And I gotta say the way, and I will say this, I did not want to compare this to Avengers Endgame or Infinity War at all, but I have to. I have to. What?
Oh no, I was comparing it to like original Avengers earlier too. So let's compare it to all the Avengers.
Yeah, let's do it. So what I'm gonna say is this version of they put you. I can't remember in the Justice League when Superman comes back, he's in the blue and red, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have the black suit.
So he's in the black suit, dude. Yeah. Oh, I lost it, man. I was like, he's wearing the black suit. Like that's because that's when he goes bad. So it's like it's like foreshadowing,
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is a fan movie. This is totally for the fan.
Yep.
So like when I saw that, I was like, that's new, that's unique. I mean,
I had no idea what it meant, but I knew it meant something, so I was excited.
It's like having the Spider-Man and the Venom.
Yeah.
And the symbiote,
or even having Spider-Man in Civil War.
That too, exactly. Yeah. Just having that, but I mean, like even this scene with Wonder Woman, it's all. Well, how far are we into the movie? It's already here.
Yeah, and this was like in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, right away.
And they had that song like everybody knows, and it like covered a lot of stuff like cause Martha losing the house and everything like that.
Oh, Martha now. So
Martha.
Who? What did you say?
Martha.
Whose name did you say?
Her name's Martha too.
What? See, do you think they should go back and fix the MVS?
Oh,
BVS, Batman v Superman.
Are you talking about public programming or
PBS.
what are you talking? Yeah. So you're talking about Batman versus Superman, right? They do have an Ultimate Edition that I haven't. I don't know if you've seen.
No, I have not.
Oh well, you should watch it. It's really good. And it kind of, you still have that Martha moment in there, but it's
they need to go back. Zack Snyder needs to go back and just a small little edit.
No. watch the Ultimate Edition. It's
okay.
Like so. Knowing I saw Batman versus Superman, and then I saw the Ultimate Edition or the Zack Snyder cut or whatever it's called. I saw the director's cut of it, and it was, I think, an hour. I don't want to,
an extra hour,
possibly.
That's good though,
but at least 30 more minutes. And this was already like a 2.5 hour movie, so I think it rounded out maybe about like, I'm acting like I don't have a computer sitting in my lap right here.
Oh, let's do it, man. Yeah, I forgot we lose my phone, but we got yours.
Yeah.
So everybody, I just would like to thank my co-host and owner of Side by Side movie podcast for coming down to Austin and hanging out with me for a couple hours. This man right now, actually, got to do a shout out. He's my boy. I was working in the front a little bit, and he couldn't stand still. I was making post holes and I was putting cement, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't stop. He was like, I gave him a little nostalgia back in the day, back on the ranch. He started helping me out, and he actually took over because I had to get ready for the John Lovitz interview. I had to kind of get that set up. And thank you, GalaxyCon. We used that. That was a good little setup for us. Thank you, appreciate it. John Lovitz even gave us extra time to talk. That was cool. He gave us like an extra minute and a half or something. I don't know. It was awesome just meeting him. But thank you, Ben. He came over here to hook me up. He didn't have to. He was just he did a solid job for his bro. But that being said, let's see what you get. You got it.
So I couldn't find it just on IMDb, so I'm looking on Wikipedia right now. And
hey, they got some cussing in there. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. Is longer. The version received an R rating. So this is the Ultimate Edition. So Batman and Superman, it got an R rating by the MPAA. And
it did?
Yeah, the Batman vs. Superman, well, the Ultimate Edition,
okay.
The one with Zack Snyder. And it's longer by 31 minutes. So yeah, it's 2.5 hours long. And so that would round it out to 3 hours for Batman vs. Superman, which, honestly, as crazy as it sounds, really does do it justice.
Okay, Justice League.
Yeah, no pun intended. And I mean, like I said, with an extra 2 hours, I mean, Zack Snyder, he can paint a picture, and that's what he does. Man, Watchmen.
Okay, so that's I totally forget. I forget because I was like, why does this feel like Watchmen?
Yeah,
but you gotta understand. So when I brought up, as I was trying to bring up earlier. Sorry, I mean my mind skips a lot. I was trying to say that when you watch comic books, like Marvel comics, a lot of them are gonna be like I don't want to say cheesy because I love Marvel. I will never talk bad about it. But like they're like more uplifting, like how's this? Where DC goes through these darkness, these alleys, and I felt like watching this, and I felt like watching Watchmen again.
Yeah,
but not so dark, but enough. I gotta say, they did do well bringing Superman. They gave him justice on this one. They did justice on Superman, justice with Cyborg.
Yeah,
dude, Cyborg
story.
Man, I gotta look up. Can you look up the cast real quick? 'Cause I want to make sure I get him.
It's Ray Fisher.
Yeah, it's Ray Fisher. Did you get it?
I'm
the dad.
100% sure. Oh, the dad? No,
yeah.
I don't know the dad. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Was he even in the original? Was he in the theatrical?
Yeah. No.
Okay, Joe Morton.
Joe Morton. Yes, he was because he sacrifices himself. That whole sacrifice scene, like I was like, why do you do that? But then he had to because he got stuck in the box. He didn't. He was like, I got to do this, so I got to help you out. But also he's in T2. He takes himself out. He sacrifices himself kind of because he's Skynet takes him, but he takes Skynet. He blows it up. I don't know how much longer I can hold this. He has a great performance. Like, he's such a great actor, man. He also has that other movie, like Not From This Planet or something like that. It's an indie film. I've always wanted to see it. He's on the cover. He looks all funny. It's like from the 80s. I've always wanted to see it. But he does a great job. But the love, hate, it's there. I don't understand how. I don't know if it's directing or they're acting, but I feel it. I can get that whole thing because it's you can. At first, I was kind of like, man. Dude, this dude's like Cyborg, but yet, he's like the walking internet, and I was kind of, but then you start giving him that layer of father, and I'm like, oh, yeah, his dad, yeah, he's not, it would suck, Because he even said, like, he says, like, if you would have been in that game, mom would be alive. And I'm like, well, he wasn't part of the car accident. What, his mom doesn't know how to drive? Is that what? You know, I was being a dick about it.
Yeah.
But then I put that down. I'm like, I shouldn't be thinking like that. Just do it again. He is right. Because maybe they would have been there somewhere. Like, the timing would have been off, you know?
Yeah.
It wouldn't have gone. But maybe that's what has to happen. Because Cyborg does have a lot of, like, the loss part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Barry Allen's, like, the whole interaction with the pet shop thing was kind of silly. But then I realized, oh, he doesn't need to sleep. He can work. He does 5 jobs because he has all that technology shit. It makes sense, which you can't get in 2 hours. And 4 hours is like, oh, it makes sense.
Yep. So that's why he has all these dead-end jobs, is to fill his time. Exactly. I can make the time.
Yeah, make the time. Dude, I don't want to get too far into the movie, but man, how tall is Gal Gadot? Is she like 5'10", 5'11"?
She's at least that.
Yeah. That's
maybe 7 foot.
I like that. Yeah, 7 feet would be cool.
Yeah. Amazonian.
No,
man, this movie it's great.
The twins.
It tells you more of the story that everybody was kind of wanting. Like, you needed that little push with Cyborg. You needed that.
See, right here,
extra story.
Right here, I thought this was going to be super cheesy, where they're going to be like, no, what's up, help? But it wasn't. It was just like a regular conversation. Like, it's like something traumatic just happened, and she's still able to keep her composure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I totally forgot about the show. I was going to show you the paper. I was cleaning the garage, and you're going to get here. I found we were talking about The Big Short last week, and we were talking about the epididymis, and I found the paperwork for it. I was like, I was going to show you. That shit hurts, because that's what I'm saying, because in that scene, that guy's talking about the epididymis he has, and he's has his legs crossed and it hurts, but I'm like, dude, unless you go through that, you don't know how painful it is for him to be able to just talk normal. I'm like, dude, he's trying not to think about it. So, you know, I don't know why I'm bringing that back.
Thanks, I appreciate that, man. Every time, it's just like right into my chest.
Feel for me. So this scene right here with the Amazonians, man.
Like I said, you come back, everybody knows, like, what's going on here, and something's amiss.
Dude, there are some parts of the movie.
Build-up, man.
There's some parts of the movie where I'm like, oh, what about Aquaman? And they showed the Aquaman. So I gotta think Zack Snyder actually is watching his own film as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting it as how does he want to watch what part? Like, he's not dragging it out. God, Justice League kind of, it doesn't, like, I feel like you gotta watch Justice League first and then watch Zack Snyder's cut. Not the other way around.
Yeah.
Because like it'd totally be like, it'd mess you up, man. I feel like it'd be like going from like a side by side like 7 to like a 15, 25 or something like that. And it'd be that way. If you get to 25 and you go down, you can stay down. I mean, it was so hard for me. I was like laughing at it. I feel like it's a comedy now.
Yeah. I mean, compared to this, it is. It really is. This is what that movie needed. If you needed 4 hours, send it out, man. Even in 2017, we're in the day and age. If you want to go sit 4 hours in a movie theater, that's your business.
That's what I was thinking, dude. I'm thinking this is kind of like a test for us to see if people will bitch it. Like, I don't know if I would go to the theater for 4 hours.
I definitely watch it outside of the theater, and that's home video. That's some shape or form.
But to go to the Regal or the AMC, Cinemark, I don't know if I can sit there for.
What about Alamo Drafthouse?
No, I totally can't do. I can't do Drafthouse. I can't do Drafthouse. I mean, I love the Alamo Drafthouse now for what it stands for, but to watch a movie, I can't do. It's too much interaction. I like hanging out. I like talking. So if I'm talking to a waiter, I totally throws me out of the movie. Look at this Steppenwolf, freaking awesome suit. They're completely different. Like the face is almost the same, but outside of that, like,
the voice is deeper. It sounds more menacing.
Doesn't mess around. He ain't messing around. Defenders. Sorry, I'm about to sneeze. I'm holding it in.
Do it.
Excuse me.
They always fail. You know, it's not.
But this is so. Is this Rowan from Guardians of the Galaxy? It's not. I feel like this is Thanos.
This is Loki from Avengers. He gets his head cut off.
Dude, the fucking ending scene is so, like, the way they did
Spoilers.
it. Dude, the way they did it was so epic. I wanted to talk about that. What do you think about that,
dude? Like,
dude, that was so epic.
Then he just crushes the rest of his fucking head. Excuse me.
He does. Like, man, Darkseid, but I felt like Darkseid between Thanos and Darkseid. I feel Darkseid is way scarier.
But isn't there somebody above him, like Apocalypse?
There's always someone above him. So this is what I think. I think what they should have done with X-Men movies, what they should have done is, well, they're figuring it out. We've now with the new X-Men movies
with MCU,
they should have built up to Apocalypse, which they just showed you him and tried to. You can't do it justice. But
hey, even in the MCU, I mean, this is an epic fight too.
I like this fight right here where all the Amazonians are holding him back, and he's just like nothing flinging him, and then they use.
He has more fingers in this one too.
Oh, how many fingers do you have in the other one?
Just like.
Oh yeah, he's got like 6.
Yeah, he's like a dog. Almost.
Yeah.
Like
he got at the side and shit.
He got the side fingers, you know.
Oh yeah, she does this move. Like everybody dies in this movie too, man.
Yeah.
You better have not liked anybody in Justice League because they don't make it. The 30-second cameo doesn't count. Dude, I found out when I saw the Flash get. I didn't ever thought about how do you stop the Flash. I was like, I honestly, because if you wait, so I love Superman, but if I was gonna pick one, I'd be the Flash. Who'd you be?
Between Superman and the Flash?
Oh no, whoever. You can be Aquaman. You can be Green Lantern. You can bring. When I saw Martian Manhunter, I lost it, dude.
Wasn't that cool?
I instantly leave like a little spoogage, but then I realized, wait, is Martha Kent dead, or is it just?
No, I think it was just she came in.
He just because he knew that Lois Lane had to be there, and I love that they showed that Superman part. And don't get out of the question. Who would you pick? I think you'd be Aquaman.
I think Superman.
Oh, and then these two.
The only thing is, I'd have to go outside
For the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I feel like that's everybody right now.
Yeah.
Like, if you just go outside, you'll be a little bit stronger.
Take that vitamin D, dude. This is like they sacrifice themselves.
Yep.
For the cause.
For the cause.
They just get smushed.
See, and if that was in a 2-hour movie, that would seem stupid.
Yeah.
But the build up to this,
but I think some of the movie stretched out a little bit. I feel like it's slow on purpose.
That's
like,
fine.
I like that.
You want to see the shot. This is a film, dude.
Yeah, dude.
This whole crumbling right here, and just how devastating it looks, and how just like, oh shit, and then you just jump right out of it. Like it's no problem. All this shit just fell onto him. No problem. Just jump right out.
I felt like the scene for Steppenwolf getting the box was longer. Oh, look, even the whole you get the whole freaking.
That's what I'm saying.
The Coliseum falling. That's cool. Like they're trapped in there, but he gets out, and then like I felt like the one in Justice League felt longer, but it was like pointless. Where this one has you're like
you're like he's done.
Yeah, but we know he's not dead. We know he's delayed.
Yeah.
So they know that too.
But they don't realize how little time they have.
Yeah, and then the fact that he just jumps, so she's waiting for him and he just jumps.
In nobody's mind is it going to be like, oh, Darkseid's coming in right after this.
Yeah,
No, I was just like, oh damn.
Actually, I was wondering when Darkseid was going to come in.
Yeah, it was this whole ancient lamentation thing. It's like a little, and it would come on every time Wonder Woman would come on screen. And that every time that got a little bit much, but it's something that I can get. I can appreciate that.
I know what you're saying there. I'm happy they didn't make Wonder Woman cheesy, and that could have done it.
Also, one thing, and even like I said, that is no complaint from me. But another cool thing that whenever he was traveling through the mother box and that little warp thing. And you hear that, like it was like a space.
Yeah,
it was from like the 50s or something, like what they imagined space aliens would sound like. And you would almost think it would sound cheesy, but it sounded good, like it sounded real,
God, and also like the fact that his suit is reactive.
You see blood splatter.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood. This thing's gory as hell, and then you actually see people dying. But his suit is so like it's reactive to him.
It even has that little like. Head thing too, right? Little head spider.
Also, but I think when Superman breaks it, like, oh god, that was like my favorite part, dude. He was like, he's because Superman, you have to get it back together. But like even right here, like, dude, like you can't stop him. Like they're hitting him, it's not killing him. Like
it's just his suit, man. It's complete armor.
Damn, exactly. They made him like I don't know who thought of this.
And it's like manipulating. I think it'll do it here in a minute, but it'll cut off all the arrows. I think. I may be making that up.
He picked up all those freaking horses.
See, watch.
I didn't catch that.
He's just going to go like, and crunch them all off.
Yeah.
So that's what that suit's doing, man. That's complete.
But I don't know when he gets there's a part where he gets upset and they get in spikes so we can hire. Those things, those are old.
Yeah.
Those are people. That's crazy. Those are old warriors. So like they're all monsters now. So
do they all grow wings?
I don't know.
Do we all have wings?
Well, I'm wondering. Well, are you killing? Can you reverse it? Like, what if someone else got taken like that?
Oh, like if you kill the head vampire kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you kill Darkseid.
Exactly.
Is everybody freed?
Yeah, but this part,
and then the other half of the population is back, bro, and you have the exact same problem as Avengers Endgame.
back as we started.
The blip happens, and
dude, this part.
Did you see
Falcon and Winter Soldier? I saw 30 minutes.
Was that her blowing up right there?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
She did such a good job.
She did.
Valiant effort. So you get the same. You get a similar scene like this in Justice League, but it is very more.
I feel it's drawn out.
This one is. This one's easier to digest, even though it's longer. It's easier to digest because you get the weight.
That confuses me right there with the horse on top of the girl. The Amazonian, like that messes me up because like, are they strong? Are they vulnerable? Can Wonder Woman get shot, or does she have to block him every time, or what is it? What is it with her? Like, are they human?
No, I think she has to block him every time,
so she can get hurt.
Yeah, I think. Okay. So. Yeah, because I think in Wonder Woman 2 she gets shot.
I haven't even seen it.
I think I could be wrong, man. But I think that does happen, and it does hurt. It's just not like.
You know what? This is gonna make me want to watch 1984 now. Wonder Woman 1984. Oh yeah. I haven't seen it. You've seen it? Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's it's a little long for my taste.
No, but I know. But now I know
you've heard the reviews and everything. It's I mean, watch it. What? But there's definitely, I think you'll have critiques. Yeah, I did for sure. But.
I mean, the trailer was badass, though.
They definitely went in a direction. It was just an odd one, and I feel like they roped themselves into a corner.
Because see if she was strong, you go through.
Yep,
go for it. Because she was so. We're the scene right here where Steppenwolf just took the mother box, and that's I'm wondering. See that girl? I guess she dies. The horse is on top of her, so I guess Amazonians can. Somebody please help me out in the comments or something. I'm stuck. I'm torn. So they can get hurt. Are they regular people with strength? Are they just? I don't understand it. Is Wonder Woman different? I haven't been paying attention. Damn it. Guys, it's such a beautiful movie, just from head to toe, from everything. Like, it's informative. It's if you like comic books, you would love this movie. You get every little detail you need. Nothing's wasted. There's none of your time here is wasted. Like, everything adds up. Everything has a plot. Everything's intricate, but it also feels normal. It feels like a normal conversation. It feels like a normal. How do you get into it? There are problems. Not everybody has all the answers. Like, I like that about this movie. I like the fact that this movie, you don't have to think too much. It's just giving you straightforward answers, but they're giving you a lot of information there, so you can kind of keep going back and seeing what it is. Yeah, I love this is a great movie. My score is, obviously, you're going to know. Part 2, The Age of Heroes. Man, I think, I would like to be Flash. I never thought about it. If you take the way you stop Flash, hurt his legs. It's so obvious, but I never thought about that. Like, I always wonder, I don't think you ever could stop Flash, but yeah, I guess you can. You can hurt his legs, shoot him in the legs. He's normal. And that's what John Satbury was saying on Facebook. He's saying, what kind of material is Flash made out of? Is he super strong, or is he just a regular guy that just can move really fast? Because if that's the case, when he taps the sword to Wonder Woman, that blade should go right through his finger like butter. And it shouldn't be the other way around. Oh, this makes more sense to me now. This Steppenwolf layer makes way more sense to me now. How he set it up. Okay. The mother boxes. Find the missing one. Once they are found, the unity will be formed. This world will join the others. He will be pleased. He will see my worth again. Yeah, I feel that. I feel like he was betrayed. I'm Steppenwolf for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's Affleck again, just killing the screen time, looking all damn normal.
Shaven and such.
Dude, I love the fact he gives you that Bruce Wayne feel. I hope when they say, hey, they meet Alfred, he goes, yeah, I work for him. Yeah, right. I never thought about that. Believable. I never thought about that. But then they make them scientists, like they're all capable of doing this. That's the only part that's like, I mean, it's a movie. It's based on comic books. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm giving into it.
Oh,
So this was.
What's up?
So that's that's what Batman's recruiting, but that was the original Barry Allen, which isn't the guy that plays him now, right?
No, that is. That's the same guy.
That's the same character. Can you look it up? I don't know his name.
Ezra Miller.
That's him. What else has he been in?
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Him. There was something else.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then we all know Jason Momoa. We got Affleck, and then we got the Manhunter.
Who played Martian Manhunter?
He's a very, very character actor, but he's a good actor.
Is it the guy who voices him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. Perks of Being a Wallflower.
That's the one.
He was in Suicide Squad as the Flash. Oh wow, he was actually in Arrow as the Flash.
See,
that's interesting.
So do you think that a character should always be played by the same actor, or do you think?
So in that one, they already have a Flash.
In Arrow.
In Arrow, yeah.
But they have their own version of Flash.
Yeah. So that would have been.
Oh,
like
that's
multiverse.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
God. So how do you feel about that? Do you think it should always be the same character? Because now that all the canons united, now they all work together. Like we used to not. I mean, they always did. We just didn't acknowledge it. Now I guess. Well, I don't know. I'm speaking for myself.
So you're saying like. Well, I mean, DC's kind of pushing the ground. They're breaking ground there because I mean they've had how many Batmans since 2005.
Well, even if you do even if you do the animated ones, and if you I don't have it up. I have my Kevin Conroy. I met him.
Really,
Batman the animated series,
and even live action, man. I mean, you've had Christian Bale,
check.
You've had Ben Affleck,
check.
You're about to have Robert Pattinson,
check. Oh, that's a cool trailer.
Who else am I missing?
You're missing a lot, bro.
Who else?
Can I say Adam West?
I'm saying since 2005.
Oh, since 2005. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm off. I don't know, man. I mean,
you have a Bruce Wayne in the Joker.
Man.
So that's technically one. Also, you have Gotham.
Dude, everywhere.
And then you have, a young Bruce Wayne there. You have a lot of young Bruce Waynes. It's an intriguing story. What do you do after your parents die?
I know. I mean, at a young age, it's got to be hard.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you had a parent that disowned you, and this is all a story, I don't know, but at least I guess you'd be able to see him if you got older, and then you could.
They're not gone forever.
Yeah, but once you're gone, they're gone.
Yeah. This scene was a lot better.
Made more sense.
Yeah, and you see the parademon, like it's not. You already see him come through. Like, why are you trying to hide it? Like, snatch him up. So it must have been the budget. He was trying to stay within budget. He was trying to cut down, and so he edited that scene like that, to where he looks in. Oh, yeah. And, he's playing with, 90s techniques in a 2010.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's where he was. He did Buffy. He did all this other work in that time period. He did Avengers. I mean, arguably one of the best superhero movies ever made. Because, well, and just the from the start to the finish, just the setup, man, is just like, then they'll burn. Like you get that feel of like, oh man, I'm in a blockbuster movie. Like that's what made Avengers so great, and it delivered. It delivered a blockbuster movie. I mean, you were like, whoa.
Yeah, but I like that build up to all that.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Yeah.
You have to pick right now.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be a stormtrooper or a parademon? Which one are you gonna pick?
Stormtrooper. I get to see a Jedi.
I think I'd be stormtrooper too. Because it'd be like a job.
Yeah, parademon's like you're enslaved.
Yeah, and you can fly. You're strong and shit, but you're kind of controlled.
Yeah.
At least like a stormtrooper, you're kind of like just doing your job.
Yeah, and you can be recruited into a stormtrooper. Like whenever they recruit you into parademon, it's like
it's not the same recruitment parademon.
No, it's not. It's a little different.
Let's see. And other news. Let's see what's going on with this. Man, I really like. I was just taking it in. I was like, I'm just hit me with whatever I can pick up. There's too much. Return me, Diana.
Well, at least she's not dead. Like Steppenwolf made it seem like everybody died. So she hadn't even gone back to the island at this point.
Yeah, she's gone. She's done moved on. Man, that cool. That's cool though. That death in Zack Snyder's.
I feel like that arrow scene was probably even longer. You know, like in this one, it was like it showed you. It was like, okay, this is a long way. Where in the other one, it was probably like, whoop.
Oh, it was right there. Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean,
that's speculation. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that scene, but it may be stuff like that where it feels rushed.
Dude, like I'm liking watching movies that early in the. Cause I remember this scene in Justice League real easy. It's real vividly,
but it's totally different.
Yeah,
it's totally different. Like you walk out of here.
Man, too speaking French.
But see, they talk about. What is it like? What are you doing this weekend? Budget cut, Tomb Raiders. I feel like this is setting up future Wonder Woman stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning from the Owl Creek. So they don't discuss like, what did you do this weekend? Oh, nothing. And just say the same thing in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, in this one there's actually
and there are little scenes here that I noticed that because there's 3 years from the original time shooting, so some of the actors did change a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, I didn't give into that too much, man. I was like, whatever, because the Amy Adams kind of character. And by the way, I know she's been in a lot of stuff, but I can't remember what she's been in.
I
was like, I know her face, I know her name. I don't know what she's been in.
I don't want to say it's a lot of rom-com, but she's been Enchanted.
Yes, I know that, and I like that one. I like that one.
She was in The Office.
Was she on The Office?
She was in season 1 and
but a few. I didn't know. But
she was the purse girl.
But she's not a she's a recurring character. But she's not a.
She's at the end of season 1 and about halfway through season 2.
But I know she's in a lot of movies. I just can't off the top of my head. I can't remember. I know she had a good run.
Yeah, man. It's like
do me a solid. Look up Amy Adams and see if you can.
No, I wanted to do it off the cut. Like tell me 5 Bryce Dallas Howard movies.
Okay, Jurassic World.
Okay.
Let's see. She also did It.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna count both the It and the Jurassic World as 4. So let's see. She's also in Mandalorian.
She directed it.
Oh, she directed.
I don't think she's on it.
Oh yeah, she's not.
She wasn't that. Mandalorian.
Oh, she looked. I was like,
yeah, she was similar. Yeah. But
okay.
See, now I can't trust your judgment on whether she was in a movie or not.
Well, that's.
It's like, oh yeah, that's Bryce Dallas. It's Jessica Chastain.
They're all the same.
No, I mean they look exactly the same. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, cause she has the blonde hair in that one movie, and I was like, that's her.
Yeah. Okay. Arrival, American Hustle, Doubt. Okay. Yeah, she's been in some.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of
Vice. She's been in a lot of. Let's see here. Her. Let's see, she was in Man of Steel. She's been Lois Lane for
a couple movies now.
7. Well, I mean, I guess if you count this one, 7.
Man, you know what? I need to rewatch Man of Steel. I own it. I need to watch it.
Leap Year, rom-com.
I like Leap Year.
Oh, Ninth Museum. Miss Pettigrew. She was in. Let's see here. Tenacious D. Talladega Nights. She was Susan. Okay. That's where probably a lot.
All right, yeah. So she's as I'm saying. I remember I know her. I've seen her, but I just can't remember a lot of stuff. Catch Me If You Can. She plays the daughter of the judge.
Yep.
And Tom Hanks. Tell me how you did it. I gotta.
Wasn't that Martin Sheen who played the judge?
Yeah, the judge. How did you do it? He actually passed the bar exam.
Yeah.
Now it did get confused me because it did make it seem like Cyborg took the box and was mad. Yeah. Then you find out it's a parademon. What do you think? Let's see.
Now, this part right here was cut from the original as well, and it explains Darkseid. Because they totally omitted Darkseid. They were like, Steppenwolf did this. You know?
Oh, it makes sense to me now. Yeah. Okay, now I was wondering, how did I forget this? I was like, how did she get that arrow? But like, she knew to go there, right?
Yeah, because she heard of, it was like a bonfire in Crete. The Cretans and Sparta. Oh, the Sparta's at Crete.
Oh, man.
Do we have any repeat offenders this week?
I don't think so. I was thinking about it. The only person we do have a repeat offenders in these two movies is J.K. Simmons. He is in... I'm sorry. He's not a repeat offender, but he's MCU and the DCU.
Yeah. He was
James.
He was Sam Raimi, MCU.
No, but he's also at the end of...
I know he is.
Yeah.
But that's going to be... So I have a theory right here, and we're just going to go ahead and share it, because I want to be the first one to say
what are you thinking?
Spider-Man No Way Home, the third Spider-Man that's coming out, all right, he's in a different universe. That's why they're like, the identity is Peter Parker, but he's not going to be that Peter Parker. It's going to be the Tobey Maguire Peter Parker. That's what universe he's in.
Okay.
And that's why you have J.K. Simmons in there.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a DC crossover with Marvel.
Oh, hell no. That's not happening.
Oh, well, the comic books did it.
Oh, they may then.
That's what I'm saying. But no, I thought what you were saying, though, led up to that. It was like, it was making a lot of sense. I was like, oh, shit. But then, no, but yeah, you're right. Okay, no, what you're saying, you're connecting the dot, how it's going to get there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. That's cool.
Well, I mean, even then, it sets up, you have WandaVision that just came out where it was supposedly going to lead to Multiverse of Madness, and with that name, you have to assume that there are different multiverses already. So, yeah, I think Spider-Man's in the wrong universe. I think that Peter Parker's in the wrong universe, and yeah.
That's so cool, yeah.
Oh, and that's how they can bring in Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, they're going to do that.
Yeah.
So, because, like...
This scene right here where you see, like, Darkseid and all that and the parademons, and it looks like it's probably written in Latin or maybe even Greek. Oh, it'd probably be Greek. But, yeah, you see... What is it? Oh, the 3 boxes. So it's a little bit better revealed than whenever you get with Aquaman at the beginning. So it's, yeah.
Darkseid, man. I don't know, between him and Thanos, I think Thanos has more of a want to do it, but I think Darkseid's scarier.
You didn't see Thanos bleed.
All that for that, when he cuts him. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they made a big deal about that. It's like, this is how powerful I am. You aren't even touching me. And so you have that, you just have that little scene here with Darkseid, and it's like, okay, well, these guys defeated him. They had primitive weapons, like...
Oh, he was dying.
Yeah.
No, I thought they were stronger back then. That's what I got. Because then you have that guy, the dude with the Achilles.
Yeah. You have Zeus and Ares.
I saw the meme. Somebody said HBO Max. It just shows him like that. He's throwing out the electricity. Like, yeah, that's right. This part, so this is what I do love about the Aquaman. It shows that he's actually more human.
Yeah.
That he's more... And then, so I want to talk to you about this with Aquaman. It's like... He's like, this is why. See, I love Superman because he's the original illegal alien. Like, he ain't got no papers. Where does he come from?
Yeah,
he's not American. I love Superman about that. But Aquaman is the other thing where he's like half fish, half human kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, are you Mexican or are you American? So it's like that's what I relate with his brown ass and my brown ass. But it is like that because it feels like he just wants to be. He wants to just take care of the people here.
Yeah,
he's still doing his job, but just not but not doing it where they want it. He's still, it's on him. Yeah. Like, see, Jason Momoa, he just owns this role. Like, he made this new Aquaman. He made this guy. Like, from now on, this is Aquaman, which we appreciate the original one. But like Family Guy always makes fun of him. What does Aquaman do? Like, what can he do? At least this guy, you at least know he's powerful. Like, hey, stay away from that girl.
Oh yeah, and. Can you talk to fish? So this moment right here, you have Aquaman going into the sea. You also have this in Justice League. Now, it's a totally different song. A more mellow song, a more dramatic song in this one, whereas you have what I think is like the...
Yeah, the music. That's what I wanted to say.
It's like a pop song, but
it's so slow here. Look, they don't really show this in the other one. The way they review it, you're talking. Yeah, I love the way you're talking about the review. But the song, the music they put on this way, the music, the way they start off on this one, I was like, the score, the way you start off your music with everything in the score will make your movie amazing. And then I saw Justice League and I put it on. I was like, right away, I was like, ah.
And this is cold water. This is not hot water. This is Iceland.
Yeah, he's not even supposed to be there.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be.
But the cool thing I like about this scene is they talk about...
They zoom in and, like, this scene right here where the water comes in and just, like, takes him away. It's beautifully shot. Just
to shoot it alone, that still should hit Jason Momoa,
Yeah, oh yeah.
That still should. But I'll tell you, the one thing I did like with Batman, they talk about it in this one, they don't in the other one. So in this one, Batman, the Justice League, Batman says... Oh yeah, there's no boats coming in. This guy doesn't use a boat either. But in this one, what do you call it? They talk about how Batman got there, and then they say like they're like, nah, dude, like he came to look for you, like he did something hard,
Yeah.
like he earned, like that's why it starts giving that more thick layer, like oh shit, he really came over here to meet me, like that's like he made an effort.
And even this part, they couple it in with Steppenwolf taking the mother box.
Yeah, this is where they take it right here.
They roll that scene in here where, with this one, I mean, it may be a similar time, possibly, because he's already down there that this happens, but it's the way it's cut, it doesn't feel like a really long scene. That's another thing, too, is he doesn't spend too much time on just one character. He does a very good job of, like, it's like he tells a little story, and he ends it, and then you go on to the next character. And you're like, okay, I'm satisfied with that, but we still, like, it builds you up to the next thing, So...
Who's this?
Yeah. It's Willem Dafoe. But yeah, no, Willem Dafoe is a fantastic actor.
Repeat there! Oh! We got one!
We were over here.
Yo, I know seriously was thinking about it. We just did it last week. Oh, John Wick is such a great movie. You haven't seen John Wick? Watch them all. 1, 2, 3. Give yourself a triple Keanu.
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it's 2 weeks ago. Oh,
yeah,
that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because we got Ryan Gosling next week.
Yep.
This is a surprise.
Big Short.
This is a surprise side by side. Oh, you need more water?
No,
you need more water?
I don't need to drip anything else.
We got a repeat offender.
We totally forgot about him. Maybe we'll run into another one while we're... Maybe Ryan Gosling will pop up as Jared Bennett.
Dude, what if Margot Robbie comes out as Harley Quinn? So that ending, that was kind of like that point. I was like, okay, just end the movie because I don't know. But then it was the dream. Yeah. So I thought we were going to that reality. I was already like, no, I don't want to. We're already there because you see Deadshot trying to kill. I mean, the end, Lex Luthor, and then you see him again you're trying to kill the Bat. Now he's working with the Bat. So it's like, okay, time has passed.
Yeah.
It's like okay. But then right there it reminded me of X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
I love that movie, man,
if it's only that movie?
Yeah, it's only that movie. But that movie, see, the thing that sucks about it, Days of Future Past should be a 4-hour movie. That story alone is fucking amazing. Sorry, I didn't cuss, but
I agree. I think 3 hours is good enough. I think you would just get a little too drawn out before it.
No, with Days of Future Past though?
Yeah.
No, dude, the story, like you can.
Are you talking about like building up the future more?
Dude, you could literally. I mean, they're in the past, but you could give more future, more value, more like the reason you have like a middle.
What they should have done.
There you go. Tell me.
Okay, is have Days of Future Past, but then you go not just to the 60s, you go to the 70s. You go
like the Wanda kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of like that. But then if you're gonna make it 4 hours long. You start with Wolverine in the 60s. What is it? 70s.
70s.
Oh yeah, that's because it's the first one. First Class starts in the 60s, and then you end in the 90s, and they don't age. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And it kind of like you can kind of like brush it off. Well, they're mutants. They age slower. You could just say that like, boop. That's it. But. I mean, that was an ill-fated plan to do each decade.
Yeah. But you know what you did? No, they made the Sentinels... They didn't make the Sentinels... They made them too powerful. Yes, cool, but a little bit more playful. I mean, I don't know. But you did talk about something I was thinking about, and I should know this. I don't know it. So mutants exist in the X-Men world. Yeah. But X-Men is Marvel, and Marvel really promoted X-Men a lot. What is the equivalent to DC? What are they called? They're not called mutants, are they?
Not Inhumans. They're whatever Barry Allen is called. Metahumans.
Oh yes. Thank you. I remember. I've heard it. So metahumans. Yeah. So that's the same thing.
This right here. This is why I think Joss Whedon took this part out because it was too similar to his Avengers.
Oh, Thanos talking to...
Well, not even Thanos. The other is who's talking.
Oh, dude, you're. I didn't even compare him like that, dude. Like,
I mean, not to say.
You're absolutely right.
I'm not saying Joss Whedon is like some vindictive director who's like, oh no, this is like my movie. I'm gonna change it up. We need something fresh, original. That's not what I'm saying at all. If that's what happened, it happened. But I'm not saying it. So I've been watching a lot of gangster movies lately.
Hey, dude, I feel I'm in check, man.
I didn't say it, Josh.
Hey,
you're fine.
No,
Don't worry about it.
He's in gangster mode right now because when he got that shovel, he was like, "Here, let me show you how to do it." He freaking did that shit real easy. So I was like, "Yeah, he's a boss, right? I'm not messing with him."
But anyway, I think just in his mind, it's like, oh, I've already seen this movie. I want to make something different, and didn't include Darkseid, which I think was a mistake. You should have had Darkseid. You had the Omegas.
But don't you think that's too much like Avengers, like Thanos? Like you have Darkseid. I felt like that's why I feel like Steppenwolf is equivalent to Thanos in this because he's a strong guy. And I thought, first I thought Ronan, but then Ronan got taken out real quick.
I feel more like Loki.
But you like Loki. You root for Loki. You don't root for Steppenwolf.
No,
but
I don't root for Loki in Avengers.
You don't root for him.
No,
not in a good way. But like you root for that. You're like, dude, like he doesn't piss me off. Like you're not hating him.
No, I don't hate him.
Yeah, but like
Steppenwolf just
like Alan Rickman and playing Hans Gruber in Die Hard.
Yeah,
he's the bad guy. But you love Alan Rickman and you love Hans Gruber, so you just kind of like, damn, he does a great performance. So that's what I'm trying to say, like that kind of thing.
I gotta say, man, it must have just been the time that I watched Avengers. That is the one movie I don't like Loki in. I understand what you're saying.
Do you like him in Infinity War?
Yeah,
because he sacrifices himself.
No, it's not the fact that I don't like the acting. It's just the fact that I'm against that character in that movie.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You're doing the Scarface. You're doing you want to know why they have called me the bad guy? Because they need someone to point the finger at. So he's getting all the blame because he's the bad guy.
Yeah, and he's smug about it. He's like, and then puny human and everything. That's true. You got Ares right here, so human.
Yeah. This guy's all jacked too. He's from 300. It's like he brought him back from 300.
You would think
Leonidas.
Wait, who? That guy?
That's Achilles, no?
No, that's not Gerard Butler.
No, I know it's not. I'm saying the character. He brought him like the way because then Zack Snyder do 300.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Do you like 300?
Oh fuck yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, I love that.
It is another film.
Yes, my brother, my brother and I were when we were younger, we were real dark. We were the Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphys growing up.
Yeah,
and and then when we got older, my brother still was like, man, I want to be real dark. You put that banana boat, that shit gets you real dark. And then one time we were watching 300. And that scene came out right before Leonidas kicks that dude in the hole. And my brother goes, him. And he points to the screen. And I go, what? He goes, I want to be that dark. And I was like, dude, that's really dark. He goes, yeah, you'll never know how old I am. I was like, that's a good idea. I was like, the dark doesn't age. I was like, let me think about that.
Man.
But that was cool. The 300's a good movie, man.
It really is. Now, what scene we're coming up now is where you actually see Darkseid. This is like your first glimpse at the Darkseid.
Does he have more fingers? Yeah, he does. Yes, excellent.
Oh.
No.
He has regular fingers.
He has
a normal amount of fingers for a human.
Darkseid looks like an ex NFL player. That's just like he used to be like people used to love him growing up. He always had it easy, and then he had to retire, and then he's been retired for like 4 years, and he's got to come back out of retirement. He's like he wants attention, so now he's going negative. So kind of going into politics, It's like.
It's Jesse Ventura.
It just looks like even the way he looks. He looks angry. Like I'm like, oh damn, like
yeah, man.
I feel his hate.
It's a lot cooler that it's Darkseid.
Oh,
and it's told like you get this. You get a feeling for what you get the gravity of this scene.
Weren't these fools in MCU? Weren't these Thanos henchmen? Wasn't that the guy that gets sucked out of the when Peter Parker and Tony Hawk?
That's
like Tony Stark. They look the same, don't they?
They do. But I think that Desaad looks a lot like Steppenwolf.
That's true.
And so you got all the realms of men.
But see, the Amazonian, she's still there. So you think she's into younger guys? She's 5,000 years old. They're all younger guys.
It's true. That's a solid. Well, they didn't have that conversation in this one, did they?
No, they did. They had more of a conversation, but the other one they didn't have it in the Justice League. They just have we know we can do this in a second. Like that's definitely human. They didn't really do that whole Batman Wonder Woman flirt,
Green Lantern.
Dude. So here, did you think the Green Lantern? So he kills him. Like dude gets his hand cut off too. Like holy crap! That was like I was like oh shit.
And in the other one, Steppenwolf didn't grab for it. He just
he just watched it go. Yeah, I saw that. So do you think that it was right here? It was supposed to go to Steppenwolf. He could have been the Green Lantern.
No.
Do you think so? He killed. It was. Oh, wait. The ring chooses you.
It chooses who's worthy.
But what? Wait, doesn't he like?
Here, we'll see in just a second.
Ha! Oh shit! Okay.
And you see, like, this is an actual battle. Like, this is some shit going on.
Dude, yeah, that dude's like bowling pins. Oh, she died earlier, but she was in. Oh yeah, they killed all those. Yeah, you can't have them touch. Yeah, they don't do no justice to the.
No.
So he goes straight for dark. Oh no, it's dark side, right? Yeah, he goes straight to the lantern goes straight to dark side. Gets kicked, and then here I was like, okay, let's see what he does. Cuts his hand off. Like, holy crap! Oh, he catches the.
All right, so he
doesn't it just chills there. Then he gets shot. See, I thought it was like trying for him to get it.
Oh, maybe it was.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe it's I don't know.
Damn, Achilles like messing people up. He does look like he dies so bad. HBO Plus.
And here's where it is. This is an awesome visually graphic scene that is great. This is like, you should have gone for the head.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I didn't even yeah. So yeah, you could kill him right there because he gets it out, and then they have because he actually loses. Like this showing this is like the Alamo.
Yep.
And this showing like
See his kick? It made a sound. That's how.
He don't got hit right there.
You know, like heads getting chopped off left and right. This is a great movie. You see the blood dripping.
No, he's like, he's barely hanging on too. He passes out.
Yeah. And Steppenwolf is just in the original Justice League.
Yeah, they're all holding him. Yeah, shit, yeah.
It's like he didn't want to lose. Well, then stay, man. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. Another thing that I was wondering about is like, why didn't they know that the equation was on Earth if the mother boxes were on Earth?
I don't know, man. I never thought about that one. So why didn't they? Like, you knew they should have already gone there if all three of them were there.
Well, what I'm saying.
Oh no, they're not. Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is,
where's Atlantis at? Is it on Earth?
Yeah, it's underwater.
And where's the Amazonians live? Is it on Earth?
Yeah.
So
it's hidden. So
they all knew. So Earth is just the place where all three of them hang out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, so if they had known any, well, I guess see, why doesn't a Green Lantern take it?
I don't know. You're right. The universe is kind of big.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't move the story along. I get that, and you have to have that. But I was just like wondering, like, and another thing too is like, if the anti-life equation is etched into some world, right? And you know that world had the mother boxes on them. Why wouldn't Darkseid go there immediately? Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So that's like the only thing that I can think of. Now there's probably an explanation in here somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's a few things here where I was kind of like thinking like, but I just let it go.
Did he need the mother boxes to like unite before no, because he went and saw the equation before that. Steppenwolf goes over there and knocks the ground and sees the equation. It's
a big symbol. Yeah, you're right. It's a repeat too. So I was thinking if Steppenwolf actually got all three, do you think he was going to use it against Darkseid? It's like he wanted to get back into the club.
Yeah, and apparently they're related. It's like
family.
He was like family. I remember.
Yeah, but also that when he has that conversation, this is like a good place to keep it. Why did they get him out? It's inside.
Well, I think it's sealing it up. That's what that's doing.
No, they pulled it out, and that's
because the octopus is like sealing it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why are they pulling them out?
Oh, they're putting it on the pedestal.
Oh, why don't they just leave it on the octopus? I thought that was a great idea.
No, it's the octopus is a tool.
I was thinking. Okay, the octopus. Okay, I get what you're saying. It's like if you need to move a pallet jack.
It's showing you how they're fortifying it in each culture.
Well, I understand that. I was thinking that okay, so you're talking about like it's like a jack. It's helping you move from one to octopus. I was thinking like that's a great idea. See, this is where my mind went. It's in a hole at the bottom of the ocean inside an octopus.
Yeah.
So even if you get past all the air, all the chambers, you still got to fight the octopus. No. I thought that was like a great idea. And I was like, why are you getting the octopus out of it? But it's not like that.
I thought that for a second.
Did you think? Oh,
I did think that, but then I was just like,
that's my chair.
Why would they be taking it out of the octopus? And then I saw him put it on the pedestal. I was like, okay.
Why you put it on the pedestal? You got to stop putting it on the pedestal.
Don't put it on a pedestal.
Do not put it on a pedestal. You know that.
You had people that put it on a pedestal.
And look what happened.
Some people put it in a dome, and other people's put it in the ground.
But what do you think? People come and find your pedestal. I mean, they come in to find it either way. So you gotta just don't put it on a pedestal and displaying it for other people to come get it.
Wait. So also the Atlanteans were already in the water at that point. Was that as a result of Darkseid being there? Because they weren't always. Remember they did mention that
because I don't know, man.
Because they were like it was underwater whenever they put it on the pedestal, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if they were already down.
And by the way, that character, the Amber Heard character, that what she does to Steppenwolf, like puts that water just crushing his face. Dude,
I felt like she was stealing all of his bodily fluids.
That was pretty cool. I was like,
that sounds like Amber Heard for real.
Yeah. Oh God. Sorry, JP.
Sorry,
JP, man. But dude, it seemed like she was. I mean, I saw her on Pornhub, so she's pretty legit. Really? I should have said that loud. But we're having fun here. No, I'm just saying the way she did that script.
Like she could have killed him.
Yeah, she could have killed him. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I thought she had him.
She was extracting all the moisture out of him.
She got his blackheads.
That's why he had bigger eyes that were drier. You were able to see them more clearly.
So this is that
is Iris somebody. That's the love interest of Barry Allen right there.
So she's gonna be multiple.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And that's why he.
It's slow and he.
Yeah, and he's real gentle, and the song choice I feel like was appropriate. The wiener grabbing. I'm not too sure about, but hey, it worked. I laughed, cried a little bit. He grabbed a wiener. You'll see what I'm talking about if you watch it. If you're not, then it just sounds like I'm talking about him doing something to his wiener, but it's not. It's a hot dog. Paper Monster Hungry. You also get a little bit more Barry Allen, too.
Okay, so that's what I was going to say. I think I like The Flash a lot. But Ezra Miller is what you said?
Yeah.
So he portrays the Flash. If you're stuck in the past, you think in the past, you'll be in the past. But this new Barry Allen, I like this. I don't know the
Arrowverse.
The Arrowverse, but this guy, I'm starting to grow on me because it makes him more human. The father, the concept, and then like you start thinking about a lot of the stuff he can do. Man, he is. I think the Flash is amazing. And the fact that I love that they show like when I caught like I started calling things, but the thing I love about this movie is I couldn't call like Justice League, the original one. I can call every scene way in advance. I already know. I know the setup. I know everything they're gonna do. I see what's going on. This one I only got it like a split second before, so I was like, oh my God, he's gonna go back in time, and then it shows him. Like I knew that. I was like, yeah, he goes back in time. It's awesome. Like everything slows down to him. So now I saw Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
And he breaks out of his shoes because he's so fast. So I saw Sonic the Hedgehog, and I realized they're gonna go with this slow motion thing a lot. Like,
how he breaks the glass too.
It looks like it's all fluid.
Yep.
Because like he means basically, I think that's a ripple in time. That's what I took. Ooh. When he broke through the glass. I took it like he's breaking through time too. Let's see. Yeah,
it's like crazy shattered now.
God, this is awesome, man. It just looks like he's like
look, and he fucks up the concrete.
Yeah, like
the pavement. He's got to pay a lot in damages.
Well, they catch him. But even so check this out. Like I think like as Sonic they did this where it slows down and it shows them going like they did that with Quicksilver in the Days of Future Past. They do this a lot now. So now I gotta see who does it the best. I think this is one of the better ones.
I agree. It's slowed down. See? What did I say? Winter grabbing.
But even when Superman is fighting the Justice League, and it shows like in this movie that scene is like way better.
Yep.
Because you really get to see here. You see how fast everything is going, and how slow, and he's going how fast he is. Where you see, and he's gentle. This is one thing as an actor he knew to portray it. Ezra Miller like does a great job here. Like you can't go, you'll break the person. So he's just going like look, and he doesn't even like touch her. He just kind of like guides her.
Yep.
Like that's so awesome. Like that like. You know what I mean? As an actor, to kind of be able to portray that, like he's like being delicate and gentle, but he's going a billion trillion miles per hour. So you see the care and the caressing. I love seeing that. But yeah, his portrayal is good as Barry Allen. Even getting the wiener, I was like, he brought that back.
Yeah,
the dogs. I was like, what are you doing with that?
That was good.
I thought it was for him.
Yeah, so did I, because he has a fast metabolism. No shoes on, so they kept up with that. Good. Dang.
Yeah, and then dude, so this, I kind of was like, all right, this guy's getting a burger while he's driving, and then I was like, I probably did that back in the day. So I was
Yeah.
like,
It was, yeah.
And then he's over here just being like, hey, so
well, and another thing too is like that's a totally believable scene. Like you think to yourself, oh, I wouldn't get myself in that situation, but you know, it's not something that is out of. Like I feel like you've seen that headline, like man reaches for burger, kills couple.
Or yeah, hot coffee and lap falls.
Yeah, right.
Or even like The Boys. You see The Boys?
No. Don't ruin it.
Oh, sorry. Don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
All right, no.
I still want to watch it.
Right.
This scene is also pivotal. I feel like they're
yes,
they're taking scouts out of the sea. You get a little bit more feel for Steppenwolf, and you see his little spider thing.
So these are that's the creepy shit.
I know.
So these guys can't breathe outside of water, right?
Why they're
fish, aren't they? Aren't they? No, these ones aren't these fish like the?
Oh yeah.
So they're kind of like fish out of water here. So they're so they're already dying,
Let's
right?
See.
They're already dying, right?
Well, that one, he kind of looks like a human.
But I'm saying like they're actually fish. So they have trouble being because that's the thing about Aquaman. He's a hybrid. He's both. These guys can't. So like he's probably dying. And the way they throw people here is insane. Like, this movie throws a lot of people.
It really does.
Raw.
Ooh, and then you see the blood too.
Yeah, so he's like he's like I feel like he's just he's a guard. So I feel like he's already dying because he's suffocating.
Yeah, he's like he is okay with his fate.
Yeah, he's already been choked. Well, man, that's what sucks. Someone grabs you by the hand and you can't let go. You know what I mean? Like that little spider thing looks so gross.
Why did he open his mouth? Did he just assume he was gonna get?
I thought it was gonna go in his mouth too.
He was.
He was already ready for it.
He was opening it up. He's like, all right.
I'm not fighting you. Go for it.
Come on. I've had a million spiders in my mouth.
We eat 80 a year apparently. Like this is insane, dude. Like that thing, but was it as a cyborg?
So he's dead after that, right?
I'm pretty sure.
You think that trained him? Was that it?
No, I think that he couldn't.
He just died of can't breathing.
Yeah, I can't breathe.
Don't hate me. Hold down the fort. I broke the seal, man.
You always gotta go. Always being serious. All right, so here we have the Lois Lane scenes, the Amy Adams. Man, this is the part where Martha Kent shows up. I think, because I am a Superman guy, and I do love that they did justice. And they, I think this part is way more integral in this movie than anything. Because it makes a lot of sense how Lois Lane ends up at the site. Where in the Justice League, I feel like she just shows up. I can't really remember, but I think, but this one, everything adds up, and it, that's what I'm wondering. I don't think is the Martian Manhunter playing Martha Lane? Oh wait, it's showing that I saw the scene where Lois Lane's missing Superman. Martha Kent didn't show up yet, but that was kind of one of the scenes that were building up to it. So this is one of the older scenes where you have Batman and Wonder Woman having a conversation, and what did that Landian say? He said he said yes, more or less, yes or no, more than no. So he said no. Yeah, he said no. So I like that part of the dialogue that superheroes are having. They don't really show the flirtatious thing anymore with Batman, and I think that's just because of the original cut. But I can't remember. I always felt that there was like a love interest thing between Batman and Wonder Woman. I do damn, the way they introduced Cyborg in this one, like he's only the chest. He's only basically just the arm. He's basically just the head and the chest and the torso. That's pretty crazy that they showed that part off. It's a beautiful world. I want to know how they shot these scenes in the city. They look like just out of this world. And there's isolated Cyborg. That brings on the recording, I think. Oh yeah, I saw his story. This is pretty awesome. Like, it seems like just like his Cyborg story seems a little like the movie does no justice to it either. I mean the regular one. This one does it. You got to kind of give into it a little bit. Not give into it, but like you see where he comes from, and he's got a lot of loss to deal with, and he's still trying to like help out. Talking about Cyborg.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome guy.
Yep.
I like that they have, because I like the personality of Cyborg in Teen Titans, the animated series.
Yeah.
but that's comfortable Cyborg. We're seeing the beginning versions of him.
Yep.
So this is Cyborg that, you know. Oh yeah, the mom. She questions the guy. What have you done? I think this is Cyborg that he's barely. We're seeing the integral figuring it out. So this part was kind of silly to me. Like, this jock kind of hacked into the.
And he's 19 in 2015.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the age too. So I was like, but then I guess you could like. So this is what gets me. So if he was an athlete that was good at what do you call it, computers, then he really has no he has awkward social skills.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you're the football...
No, you have to still interact with people. You could get all the attention, but you still have to... He's not interacting with people. Like, when do you ever have time to learn all that stuff? So hard. He's 19. How did to So, it's so I always wonder, what... That I also put that into play. Like, maybe, and he has father issues. And I put it in, that character gets pretty deep. And it's not just the cover. Like, I feel like the Justice League did not give him any justice at all. I keep saying that, but I hate it. But I feel like... this even just getting the touchdown, this is awesome. Like he shows you that he's willing. Right, yeah, he's willing to do all this. You kind of get that leadership. He is the quarterback. Like, you got to understand that's a position that he lost. We're seeing it right here, the accident. I was saying how in the Justice League they show Cyborg and they just show his body and it's more body, more human. Like he has more, but in this one it's just the head, the neck, and the chest. Yeah. It's not even a torso. It's just and they bring him back to life. So he's all robot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And because I think maybe in this one, but it takes over a majority of his other part too, right? Or all of it? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I'm not saying here is just basically the face, and that's it. When he has to have a face, and then when he flies, he puts he's practicing on his own because he goes on the roof. So he's learning. Yeah, I mean...
And see, in 2017 version, it's I can't control it. That's kind of what they lean into. And I think that's simply because they had shot that end scene where it's I can't control it. It's so I think they just let in with that. And they just, okay, so that'll be it. Because was his dad even part of the story in the first...
Yeah, he was, but not his dad dies in the Justice League too, but not like that. He gave him an epic death in this one.
I don't even remember him dying.
Yeah, because that's what kind of motivates him. I think I don't know, man. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I don't know. You're right. I think you're right. I don't know. I can't remember. But I like the fact that his dad plays a pivotal part in this.
Because I don't even remember him. Because I mean,
you want to YouTube it?
Let's see here. I'm going to just.
I'm gonna save you. Yeah, his father. Because that's true. If he's always at work, he's never going to be around. It's just it is what it is.
Joe Morton. Let's see here.
He's in the first one.
Silas Stone. Let's see here. You think I can find it on YouTube?
Yeah, just go to YouTube, put in whatever his name is in the movie, and then put
Silas Stone.
Yeah, put Justice League Silas Stone, and see what comes up. You have to learn how to do your shortcuts on the damn searches. If not, you'll be all over in the freaking place.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, the ad. Oh, we got an ad playing here. Turn it down. Let's see.
My bad.
Let's see what you got. Because they didn't show that scene here in this one where Barry Allen, where Flash puts the... You know what I mean? Where he pushes the truck. That wasn't here at all.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what I want to say.
They didn't have the Russian family in this one.
No, either. Dude. So what I want to say is, and I felt this. I felt like as soon as the first 2 hours were gone, I felt like it was all education.
Yeah.
And I feel like as soon as the second 2 hours, that's the movie. Oh, look at that. Awful. It's awful. It's horrible. No, I don't know.
Okay, so I guess it's at the end right here where they don't really acknowledge that that's his father other than the fact that he finds his father's apartment busted open. I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so but I don't remember him being in very many other scenes.
Nah, I thought there was more scenes, but you're right. Man, that Stephen Wolf is horrible.
It really is, man. It was like they meshed together Desaad.
But do you think there's, so you did say Zack Snyder did step away from the first one, right?
Yes.
So there was a point there.
He is credited with it. Joss Whedon did not take credit for the film, oddly enough.
So is he kind of a direct move? He should have...
No, not so much that, but just they had 90% of the shoots done. Okay.
So you're saying Josh Whedon only did 10% of that movie?
No, he used 10% of the 90% that was already made.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had a movie put together. He had 10% left.
And he went back.
Went back and rearranged the entire movie.
Oh, no.
It was also he had a 2-hour time limit. That's why it's exactly 2 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think he needed a little bit more time?
Oh, dude, if he had 2.5 hours, 3 hours, yeah, he could.
Or even if he would have had that half hour, like you said.
Yeah, because he had 2.5 hours in Avengers. I'm pretty sure.
So are you?
And this part right here as well, where he goes into his mind and he's his regular self, I thought was really cool because it also gives you more face time with, Victor Stone.
That's true.
What were you gonna ask?
No. I'm beyond that. You answered it already. I was thinking, no, he already got it. Yeah, because I was just thinking, like, man, like it doesn't. This one feels like one whole collective movie. He's telling him there his powers, try to learn, and he's trying.
Yeah.
He's dancing. He's like trying to dance for the big ball. I mean, this here, check it out. That
the
stops.
Bear and the bull.
They said, I could. Oh, it's
bullish.
Bullish and bearish,
Yeah.
and then it shows the stock market. So basically, that character that I have been creating, this Lex Luthor, one of the comic strips I'm writing, is he has only one mutant power, or one power he has, and it's he can control your ATM. And he does it here. That's the only thing that part kind of threw me off here with Cyborg. That okay, I will have. What is my only gripe of this movie is that story. Like, I don't know why they chose that story. Like, give that mother $100,000. Like, I don't like that. Like, she didn't really like.
It was probably just a sign of the times.
I guess. I was like,
people getting evicted.
I was just kind of like, man, you gotta earn shit, and you can't just give people something. Like, I was like, what if she went and just bought a car and it's like she would have been like, yeah, like she's
cash.
Like, yeah, cash, pay for everything. She's horrible with money. She would not invest it. No, I'm joking. I just thought that, like, I was like, what kind of story? But it's also his story. Victor Stone's story is already tragic enough. So I'm just trying to show you how he relates to another thing. That's all. Like, hard. Like, I was like, I waited tables. I know.
Yeah, right. Well. And also, it's like that waitress she's not getting tipped anything. She works in a big city.
I feel it. I can relate.
Gives to the artist. Doesn't even have that much, but still gives.
That's the heart, yeah.
So I think it's not so much. He's probably seeing everybody's story all at the same time. I think at this point.
Well, it's like he's picking a scholarship, freaking applicant. Like,
yeah.
Like, how what call? See, but it's also showing you how he's going through your house.
Yeah. And
he's going through all your the devices.
Yep.
So remember,
every it's like your digital fingerprint.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he's checking out, looking through all those creases and crevices. Anytime you've been on camera, he sees it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is kind of insane. Huh? Also, like what they talk about the mother box, about the house fire and the smoke. Mm-hmm. This can take the smoke and turn it into a house. That's a pretty cool thing.
The way they explained it too, like, I think they did it in Justice League too. I think.
I don't remember that.
No, well, whenever they said it the first time, I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, you're right. Because I do, but when I saw this, I was like, that's how you get Superman back, and that's how you give the justice to Superman.
And that was another thing too. Is in Justice League, it's like, Wonder Woman does not want to bring Superman back. Where here, it's like we're talking about it, we're open about it, we're a league. Whereas it doesn't feel like Justice League, and that is like Batman telling you what to do.
Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. In Avengers, you have it where there's no real leader because you do have a civil war. There is a split. You have Captain America versus Iron Man. So
Nick Fury is the leader.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. In Civil War, there's actually you have someone that they separates them. Like there's like and this is what I love because they were talking about Batman having 20-year experience. Batman's in charge the whole time. They don't ever question it.
Yeah.
No one ever says what. And I feel like Avengers, they kind of had that too many alpha males kind of thing. Where this one, they were like, dude, he's been in 20 years in the biz. That's Batman. Like, can I keep this? And all that shit adds up. I'm thinking, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that Batman had the hierarchy over her, but they listen to him. And there's because even at the very end, we go, now we finally have a plan. That line makes so much sense because they've been winging it.
Yeah.
And for Infinity War, you see. Where they bring back Captain America. Hold on. This is insane.
Yeah, this is a good scene,
too. Good scene.
And also, you have... I did not realize, I think in Justice League, that he was from Gotham University.
Yes.
So it's the same time as Batman. Like,
And Arkham at the end is cool.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? I kind of like Jared Leto's this performance of Joker.
Oh, it added on to his other.
Kind of sounds like a penguin.
He does. But I mean, this one just like those other scenes in Suicide Squad. Apparently, they shot a lot, and those were the ones that were edited to that. That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't he a problem on that set?
Yeah, something like that. I think it's because of his method acting. But I mean, hell, dude, it got results. I saw, the scene in here that you have with Jared Leto leaps and bounds above what you saw. I mean, he was comparable to Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes, I haven't seen it, but I've seen a lot of his performance. But you know what? I'm so sorry, I haven't seen the Joker, but I've seen the performance.
And just that little bit. I mean, it was on. Dude. I would probably not on par, but a little bit. It's going to be below. Just Joaquin Phoenix, even Heath Ledger. I mean, those two. You're talking about a role that is. It's one of the hardest ones to pick now that you have so many great.
Yeah, now Jack Nicholson too.
And you got that. You have.
Was there other one?
Even in that TV show Gotham, you had a couple different variations of the Joker.
Even in the Adam West one, I should know his name. I can't think.
Is Caesar or something, right?
Romero? No. Yeah. You're right. Caesar. I can't remember. But anyways, so like that being said, I was gonna say about I was actually talking about this scene right here. I think this is where everything you're right. What you said earlier about it gives you just enough. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
you get just enough to see what you're gonna kind of. I don't know. Like I felt earlier. I was like, "Where's Aquaman?" Oh, here he is. Oh, and Wonder Woman. Oh, there she is. Okay, it's like it. He does it perfect. He taps into your brain. I feel like he's watching what he's watching. Yeah, we got about another hour. Where are we at?
We got about 20 more minutes.
Nah, I think you're hanging out. So we're at an hour and a half. We're gonna get to. You want to get to 2 hours?
Yeah.
You want to get these?
I mean, honestly, I could rate them right now. I think an hour and a half is.
Yeah, we don't need to go too more.
No.
All right.
So, what do you think?
All right. So
I think we've done enough talking, and we've kind of stayed on track.
Okay. So we're switching straight into side by side, and we're gonna do.
I looked at this dude, and it's crazy.
I know. Let me do it real quick right here. So hey, John Lovitz. So we're gonna do a little the way I do it for side by side. We're gonna pick up the movies. I should have had them ready, but I don't. We're gonna put the two movies next to each other, and we're gonna see what score we get. Yeah, but Ben's right. We want to hang out. We don't just want to be doing the. I mean, we love our podcast, but we're buddies, and we don't get to see each other too much. So let's see this. See just this. See. I gotta spell the whole thing. Alright, here's Zack Snyder's. Oh, they got another one? I mean, the animation, DC rules in the animation.
They killed it.
They kill it with animation. And they're
without a doubt. Yeah.
Let's see. Where is it at? Where is this one right here, right? 2017. Yeah. And then, we don't need the Wikipedia, do we?
No, I think we're good. Well, I mean, it may be useful in this, since it is the same movie.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So this is this one. Let me pull this over here. Oh, no, not the way off. There we go. Okay, let's get the Wikipedias and we'll be done. So we're going to compare the two movies, the 2017 and the 2021 release. Oh, I have music playing. Turn that down. No, let me put it back up.
Do what we want here.
And
it should give you an option on both. You can.
Be quiet, too. Oh no, I gotta put Zack Snyder.
Oh, you probably could.
This is what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that. I really wanted to say that. Like, I felt that with him, like he was like, no, this isn't my movie.
Yeah.
When you saw, I didn't even know he didn't take any money. That's such a boss move. Like, dude, fuck that. F that. That isn't my movie. Like the Justice League is not my movie. And then now he's like, but I'm gonna put my name on this one. Zack Snyder's Justice League. All right.
Let's see here. I'm also gonna be looking. I don't want to mislead people. I'm pretty sure that's what I read on
IMDb.
Yeah, this film also contains no shot filmed by Joss Whedon.
Oh, this one is 100%.
100% Zack Snyder.
So he would make sure he probably went back and shot some shots.
I think so. Because let's see here. Yeah, in order to keep full creative control and ensure that the fans receive the most benefit from the Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder refused to be paid for finishing his Justice League. There it goes.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure this movie still made money. Even though
He never. Oh, dude, it's going to be released on Blu-ray in like a month or so, and I bet you the sales for it are through the roof because this is. I would own this movie.
DVD,
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you one. All right, I already said it here. So here you go. Zack Snyder's Justice League 2021, rated R, 4 hours and 2 minutes, action, adventure, fantasy, released March 18th, 2021. Hey.
Just a couple days ago.
And then this is, just director Zack Snyder, writers Chris Terrio, and Zack Snyder's story by, and some more. This is four. I gotta give everybody their.
This is also available on HBO Max.
HBO Max. Zack Snyder, Chris Terrio, Will Bell, Jerry Siegel, Joe Shuster. Superman created by. Those are the original.
There you go.
So it's got here a rating of on IMDb an 8.5 out of 102,055 cast votes. Wow, that's kind of low, I think, for this. So that means I feel like more.
Yeah, but it's only been out for 3 days.
So you're saying that people? Yes, you're right.
These are people that want to come do reviews. These aren't people that actually like. I'll give it some time.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, but even that 102,000, that's quite a few.
That's quite a few.
I mean, for 3 days worth.
And then we have here, Justice League 2017, PG-13, 2 hours, action, exactly 2 hours.
Yep.
Action, adventure, fantasy, November 17th, 2017. 6.3 out of 394,460 views. Yeah, you're right.
Almost 4 times the amount of views.
Fueled by his restored faith in humanity, inspired by Superman's selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists the help of his newfound ally, Diane Prince, to face a even greater enemy. Josh Whedon and Zack Snyder director. I'm just gonna just for a second. Nobody get mad at me, please. Let me just.
No, Joss Whedon directed Avengers.
No, I know. I need to see what he's doing next.
Suicide Squad.
Is he?
No.
No, he's got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Buffy. He's bringing back
It's
Buffy.
created by. This is a writer.
Oh, writer. Okay. So what do we got going there?
Let's see. Here.
But he's also writing.
I want to see what he's directing.
Right.
Writer, he can write whatever he wants, but directing is a different story, in my opinion.
Nevers.
All right, so before that
it's been 4 years since he did anything. And Nevers, who stars in this? Elizabeth Birmingham, Ben Chaplin, Brett Curtis. We'll get into it.
Okay, so it's a TV show.
Yes.
This is next directorial, but it's since Justice League he has done nothing. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes a little too much sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Age of Ultron is a solid movie, but was it my favorite? No.
Hey, but you know what? I will say once I got Disney Plus, after I watched Iron Man, I saw Age of Ultron. But you gotta watch Iron Man.
No. You. It definitely helps to have.
Because I didn't even realize that I hadn't seen that movie.
What, Age of Ultron?
I hadn't seen it since I saw it at the theaters.
Yeah.
So but I had seen the other ones, dude. I don't know, man. We gotta do a ranking on the MCU because Ragnarok. What are we?
It's probably number 1.
I do exactly how
Guardians of the Galaxy too, or as well.
Sneaky. And then I like just Iron Man in general.
Yeah,
and then
the first one, Civil War is great. Endgame. See, that's the thing.
Okay,
like, as movies, as a movie, Endgame, and Avengers, the original, those are probably the top 2. Actually, maybe Infinity War.
Okay, okay. Let me just go straight down the middle and just it's a side by side. Ben Garrett in the flesh. We're doing it. Yep. You got a 50-50 Infinity War Endgame. Which do you like better?
Infinity War.
All right, my man.
Yeah. I mean, it just builds it up. So
yeah, I love Infinity War, man.
You don't expect. I mean, you expect something like that to happen, but it just it happened.
Yeah,
it's like because you've been building this up, like, oh, it's gonna be the Infinity Gauntlet. He's gonna snap everybody out of existence. He's gonna do this.
You can't stop it. It's gonna happen.
Yep. So as you can see, Justice League 2017 was, I mean, at this point, as far as IMDb is concerned, is not as good as Justice League of today. Zack Snyder's cut.
Yeah.
It's just a fact.
So you're 100%, 130% right on that. So put it this way. Oh, look at this. The Flash. He's in. I clicked on Ben Affleck and it says here pre-production for the Flash Bruce Wayne.
Let's see.
Do you think he'll make a cameo in Clerks 3?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. But just like he did in Clerks 2, where he's just the dude that just says that's sanitary.
He's not going to be.
He's gonna have a small little.
He's not going to be too big for Kevin Smith movies ever.
God, thank you. God, dude, I love that you just keep me in perspective. Because I was.
Well, I mean, he had Good Will Hunting, and he got a lot of acclaim for that, and that was right around the time of Mallrats, if not after. So, I mean, and he kept coming back.
So check this out. A movie called Ghost Army, starring Ben Affleck, and he's directing. Ooh, the military forms a squadron of unconventional recruits during World War II to trick the German army into thinking there were outposts and bases where there were only mannequins, props, and inflatable tanks.
This sounds like a real movie.
I don't know. It's
Like
Argo movie.
Yeah, like based on a true story.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Affleck. Keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah, so.
All right, so we got this. All right.
Let's do Rotten Tomato.
You want Rotten Tomato?
Let's do Rotten Tomato. I'll read it out.
You just do the one.
All right, okay, so.
Oh!
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me. Do you mind if I break the seal? Can you talk a little bit?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. Do you want me to wait on my review?
Yeah, wait.
Well, you want me? I'll just do the Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, just read it. I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay. So what we have here is Zack Snyder's Justice League. All right, it is going to be a 74% on the tomato meter out of 208 reviews. Respectable. An audience score out of 25,000 reviews is 96%, which is not surprising at all. I feel like a lot of people are going to be happy with this, especially people that have wanted to see a movie like this. It's just a solid, well put together movie. It takes a long time to get there, but it's a solid, good, put together movie. The critics' consensus is going to be Zack Snyder's Justice League lives up to its title with a sprawling cut that expands to fit the director's vision and should satisfy the fans who willed it into existence. That's another cool thing about this movie too, is that there was there was always speculation that there was a Snyder cut. But nobody really knew if it existed or not. I mean, they knew that he had been in production on it for quite a long time, so they assumed that he had a good chunk of the film already done, but nobody knew for sure. I mean, it was essentially like hashtag release the Snyder cut, and then everybody was on board with that. I mean, I was trying to think back because I did sign a petition for something on Facebook one time, and I think it might have been for the Snyder cut. Not entirely too sure on that, but I'm like 90% sure. Anyway, that is the Zack Snyder cut for Rotten Tomatoes. We're going to go over to the Justice League. All right. So, on Justice League, we have a whopping 40% on the tomato meter, excuse me. And that is going to be out of 400 reviews. Audience score is going to be 71% out of 100 plus reviews. The critics' consensus on Justice League 2017. Justice League leaps over a number of DC movies, but the single bound isn't enough to shed the murky aesthetic, thin characters, and chaotic action that continue to dog the franchise. Now, see, I feel like this person probably didn't enjoy the Snyder Cut. Because that aesthetic is what makes Zack Snyder movies. I mean, you see Watchmen, you see 300, you see all these examples, and even Batman, Superman. It was like a gritty feel to it. It wasn't like a happy-go-lucky. It was like what Christopher Nolan did for Batman. Like he made it feel real. Like this is a real life.
So I'm segueing right into the first thing, but I wanted to say, you remember when I said I had to go pee?
Yeah.
I lied.
Need another drink. Broke a seal.
I broke a seal, but not mine. I got a hold, but I can't drink too much. I was gonna say is that right there. Now, I'm seeing right here the 40 and the 71, which I'm like, well, I would think, yeah, that's okay.
It should be the opposite way.
It should be the opposite, yeah.
Especially.
Yeah, but when I saw this right here, the 96, that's almost a freaking perfect score. But where's the fresh? Where's the freshness? Where's the fresh tomato meter?
I think it has to be out for a certain
Where's
amount.
the fresh? Where's the fishy? Where is it?
It should be, right?
Where are you guys, huh?
It's not certified yet.
And
it hasn't been. It hasn't got the rotten approval.
And in honor of my boy John Lovitz that we just met not too long ago, Rotten Tomato meter, it stinks. Let me tell you this. So, did you think that this movie right here is turning into when Batman went from Tim Burton The Batman Begins, then he went to Joel Schumacher, where it turned into like an actual comic goof.
Yeah.
Do you think is this where it was headed? And then Snyder was like, no, this isn't my idea. I'm not doing that again. I feel like that's what happened. I feel like he was like, this is not my movie. This is you're doing another bat nipples and all that shit.
He never saw this movie.
No. When he was making it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, not okay. Okay.
So
I'm just saying that
you think that Snyder had to like?
No, even though like you said, Josh Whedon took 10% and stretched it. I feel like that movie feels like one of those cheesy movies, like Suicide Squad. Feels and now after watching this, those movies, boom. I'd rather watch another. What's the one that Will Smith did? I watched it like fucking
Gemini Man.
No. Recently, the one with the wand. Not Enchanted.
Magic? No, it's like Ward.
I forgot. I gotta look
I think
it
it's
up.
Ward.
The Ward. Yeah, Ward. Yeah, that movie with
Joel guy.
Yeah,
as the orc. Yeah,
I would watch that because of that because Justice League now to me, I feel like it's the baseline, but then those other movies the value just went down.
Yeah,
because I feel like this made Dark Knight even better.
Yeah,
I feel like this would give more like you want something like that. You got to appreciate the fact that they have put the time into these movies. God, Zack Snyder, I don't know how much. Bright. Yes, sorry, Bright was the movie.
We weren't even close.
Oh, Ward.
Onward.
Oh, I like that movie. We saw that was one of Maxwell's. We got this. That was his Disney Plus movie. That one and Toy Story 3. I've probably seen those each like 300 times.
Toy Story 3 is solid.
Dude, I liked it when Onward went. It was supposed to be in the theaters, but then the COVID hit, and then it went. And I was like, that was awesome that they didn't give it to us because we saw. I mean that we saw like 6 times that weekend. Like Onward's pretty good. I mean you have was it Quill and Peter Parker? Yep. Star-Lord. You know Star-Lord?
Star-Lord.
No one knows who I am.
I don't know who that is.
So with these scores right here, what do you think, man? Like, look, you're right. I thought this should have been a 71-40, but it's 40-71, 74-96. Wow, I salute you. Then it's still a 74. Who the 70? Really? Come on, let's read some of these. We got about 10 minutes. Let's see. What did you give it? Sadly, Snyder hasn't learned from past mistakes, starring in more dreary Batman premonitions.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
yeah, but still, that's the best. Honestly, arguably some of the best plot
points
spots in the movie.
Sequel baiting, subplots, and comeback.
Yeah, dude, it was supposed to have a sequel to it, man.
Oh man, already. Sorry, I'm not even gonna say this person's name. Oh, but they're from the UK. They don't get it.
Oh, okay,
they're not gonna
makes
get it.
sense. This is America.
Yeah,
right? Toronto. we see the non-American press that doesn't like it.
We're behind, guys. He was lying. But what are we gonna get your rating? You want to get my rating? You want how you want to do this?
First off, unfortunately, I got to take these glasses off, making me a little woozy.
Making me woozy here
in the head. Yeah, so I will give my rating of the Snyder Cut first.
All right.
I give it a 12.
A 12.
A 12. Would I recommend this movie to everybody? No, it's 4 hours long. Plain and simple, man.
So yes,
it's 4 hours long. I'm not going to recommend that to everybody. I say if you like comic book movies, watch this movie. Give it 4 hours. You don't even have to watch it all at one time. This could have been a part 1, part 2.
Yeah,
that's what he should have done. They should have been like, you know what? You can keep it 4 hours. We're gonna break it up. Justice League Part 1. Oh, and we'll get just as much money. Because you could have you could have had so many cliffhangers in there.
Oh, dude, you can go anywhere. You can go anywhere. You can stay in Arkham. You can stay in Gotham. You can go Daily Planet. You can go anywhere. I mean, they give you so much. I love by the way, the Black Suit Superman was awesome.
Yeah.
But what you were saying about that. Well, actually, keep going. I like what you were saying.
So on the Snyder Cut, a 12, man. Like I said, if you enjoy comic book movies, watch it. What I was saying is it could have been 2 parts. Easily. Yeah. You could have found at the 2 hour mark, found somewhere to cut it, or maybe like 2:20 somewhere in there, and then you can even add on more story. The only problem with that is like you would have to release it one weekend and then the next weekend, because I don't think you could draw out the whole Cyborg.
Oh, if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna watch it at theater.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Do you think they should have just done like a 4 hour?
No, they should have done a 3.5 hour. I think that would have been in 2017. Okay, so in 2017, we've already had Avengers. We've already had Age of Ultron. These movies are...
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know, you've had Civil War, and I don't... Honestly, at that point, I don't think any of them were breaking 2.5 hours. That was kind of the max. And then you have Infinity War. That's going to come in at like 2:40, and I think Endgame hits 3 hours.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Because but Endgame kind of feels like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. It doesn't feel long, but you feel when 1 hour, 2 hour...
But Infinity War doesn't feel like that.
No, I feel like it's all action, dude. Yeah. It's like, it feels like Matrix Reloaded. I'll say my boy, shout out Keystone, the guy I grew up with, Keystone Settle. He actually said, I haven't seen this movie yet, but to me, he said it, quote, I'm quoting it wrong, but basically saying that this is a miniseries and they're going to start doing this. So, because it's going to be broken down in chapters. I think would not like to be at the theater for 4 hours, but I could do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a challenge. My score for the Zack Snyder cut is obviously a 15. But it's a 2 score because for a film, you have them with Ben. It's a 12. I couldn't recommend it to everybody, but it's a 15 if you're a fan, comic book fan, or if you love the genres, if you like action movies. Like, you gotta watch it. Even if you just like action movies, just watch it. I have nothing else to say. Other than if it's just a very good story told. If you know the stories behind it, you'll get it. You'll understand it. If you don't have to. It kind of explains itself. It works out. For the Justice League regular one, man, it's like a 7.
Yep, I was gonna say like a 7.
7. It's very cheesy. I watched it. I put it on as background music, and it was so hard for me to even do that. I feel like it does
you're focusing at all the wrong things. Like, oh, do you bleed? And then he like, oh yeah, I think something's bleeding.
Oh yeah. God,
it's just like it's too much, man. Like, you pick a lane, and you should have picked Zack Snyder's lane. Let's be real.
But I think he needed this one to come out though.
No, I mean this will be something that you see in a documentary years later.
Yes,
like, this is what started this movement of directors' edits and possibly even studios being like, all right, we'll give you a chance.
Studios are gonna have to open up to other people. They're gonna have to open up the side by side. They're gonna have to let us in because they're losing.
Open it up. We're coming in.
You're coming in. You're either way we're going in there. But what I'm saying is they're gonna like. We're not gonna force ourselves, but they're not gonna be able to do this.
Revenge of the Nerds.
I know, right? We were just talking about that earlier. Yeah, Revenge of the Nerds. Oof. It's just, I don't want to talk about it.
Shoot, dang.
But what do you call it? If theaters aren't getting people in the door, I mean, obviously the sales are up on AMC and we want to go to theaters, but like, you're not gonna get that money like the TV people. Like, we already know from now on, as of 2020 and 2021 moving forward, staying at home, working at home, educating yourself at home is the future. We are now there, so. The studios, you're going to have to help some people out. You can't just dictate what's going on. You're not going to survive. You'll make it, but it's not going to be the same. These platforms now are
Yeah, what movie theaters really need to do is, in my opinion, like, this past year has really kind of like, all right, this is what we need. These are the things that are, essential. And going to the movies, and to be honest, is kind of essential for me, but I think if they just like shut down a good chunk of their locations, and made it to where, hey, you got to drive an hour to go see a movie in the theater. You kind of made it like it's almost like having a VHS,
I like that, but I think I would do more of like open drive-through theaters where have access to smaller companies that wouldn't really like us. Let's say we have a piece of land and we have a drive-through and we just tell AMC like, hey, we want to sell your movie, show your movie here. Can we do it? And will you make a percentage? They should open up, but I don't know how that works. It would be cool for us to be able to be like, hey, out of my backyard, or I was able to get 100 people socially distanced and worked out so we can do it. Like, I don't know, just angles I think they should be open to, but it's just, it's going to be the way, or it's always going to be studios, dude. If you go back to like the 50s, the 40s, they always had issues. It was worse then than it was now. Like, it's so worse back then than it is now.
I don't doubt it.
I mean, Elvis is like a real big like poster boy of like, check this shit out,
Yeah.
Like, look what we've been doing. So studios are whatever, but hey, I think we've been doing this. I think I put a timer on. Let me make sure. I think I got the timer because I know we've already been talking for an hour 44. And I did put the timer. It's about to hit 2 hours. That's about side by side time. We're looking at 153. We gave Ben gave it a 12 for the Zack Snyder cut. I gave it a 13. And we both gave it a 7 for the regular Justice League 2017 movie. So we're gonna post this up right now, and just let us know what you think about the movie in the comments. All 6 of our subscribers, thank you.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Thank
Seriously.
you.
Yeah, no joke. We appreciate every subscriber.
If you're watching this, thank you. You believe in us.
Come on down. We have other content.
Yeah.
We have a vast category. Or a catalog, excuse me. A vast category catalog.
There you go. There you go.
Of other films that we have reviewed. But yeah, come on down, check it out.
Do you want to drop the bomb on the 2-0?
No.
All right. But we got some other stuff coming up. But as always, it's always a pleasure hanging out with Ben. But we're live. We're hanging out together. This is cool. We did the Zack Snyder Justice League and the 2017 Justice League today. And next week you'll be regular side by side time. And we're going to be doing Ryan Gosling again. What, Only God Can Judge Me? Or was it? Oh, God, I forgot.
Only God Forgives.
Only God Forgives. And The Nice Guys.
Yep.
So I already own one of those. I got to get the other one. But hey, other than that, hey, side by side. We're here for you guys. So remember, we're just here about the movies. We're here about with you guys. And hopefully we'll get more people. If not, we're still going to keep doing this. So appreciate the people that we have so far following us.
Y'all have a good night.
All right. You have a good one. Adios. Oh, why do you do this?